He's one of the Hulk's most cunning and dangerous foes. Let's get into the video and find out who is the leader. The leader's true name is Samuel Sterns. Samuel was a high school dropout and the black sheep of his family. His parents devoted all of their attention to his successful older brother Philip. After dropping out of high school, Samuel worked as a laborer in a government research facility in the Nevada desert. One evening, as he was moving a load of radioactive waste, one of the experimental gamma-ray cylinders exploded, saturating Samuel with gamma radiation. Samuel somehow survived the lethal dose of radiation and was taken to the hospital. While recovering, he developed an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. To quench that thirst, he read every book he could get his hands on. Weeks after the incident, Samuel was still reading books and suddenly fell unconscious. He awoke to find that his skin had turned green and his skull had grown upwards to accommodate his increased brain size. He embraced the change and began calling himself the leader. He set up a network of secret bases all over the world and put together a global spy ring with the intent to steal scientific secrets. To that end, he sent one of his spies to Los Diablos missile base to steal an armored suit designed by Bruce Banner. His agent was defeated by the Hulk. The leader hired the super spy, the Chameleon, to go to the missile base to find out what had happened to his spy. The Chameleon was defeated by the Hulk, just like the other spy. After the Hulk had ruined numerous schemes of the leader became obsessed with the Hulk and vowed to make him an ally. The leader created an army of humanoids that he sent to steal another of Bruce Banner's creations, the Absorbitron. The humanoids captured the Absorbitron and the Hulk by rendering him unconscious with gas. The leader took the Hulk to one of his hidden bases to study him. But of course, the Hulk would escape and destroy the Absorbitron. Later, when the Hulk was in a predicament, the leader appeared offering to transport the Hulk to safety in return for his servitude. The Hulk had been cornered by the military, and at that time, Banner was actually in charge of the Hulk's body. Banner had been shot in the head before he was transformed into the Hulk and had a bullet lodged in his brain. He knew that if he transformed back into Banner, he would die from the bullet, so he accepted the leader's offer. The leader transported the Hulk to one of his secret bases and used his technology to remove the bullet lodged in the Hulk's brain. He then held the Hulk to keeping his word. He sent the Hulk to the homeworld of the Watchers to steal the Globe of Ultimate Knowledge. The Hulk successfully retrieved the globe and was transported back to the leader's base. When the leader put on the Globe of Ultimate Knowledge to use it, it was too much for even his advanced mind, and the strain seemingly killed him. But this is the comics, and the leader was revived by one of his humanoids. The leader would later resurface when the Hulk was captured by General Ross. He offered Ross his help in getting rid of the Hulk for good, and Ross accepted. The leader then imprisoned the Hulk in a special cage designed to hold him for eternity. After the Hulk had been imprisoned, Betty Ross overheard the leader's plan to start World War III. Betty was able to free the Hulk, who then thwarted the leader's plan. The leader would continue his schemes to capture the Hulk using technology, but the Hulk's strength overcame the schemes time and time again. Over the years, the leader has lost his gamma-irradiated form and intelligence that came with it on multiple occasions. But he has always found a way to expose himself to more gamma radiation, regaining his intelligence and gamma-irradiated form. The multiple exposures to the gamma radiation is the reason the leader has had numerous different mutated looks over the years. The leader would later unite forces with other genius-level villains and form the Intelligentsia. The Intelligentsia was eventually betrayed by Dr. Doom and disbanded. Afterwards, the leader retreated to one of his hidden bases to think. He stayed underground in his base until MODOK showed up with a plan. MODOK had discovered how to channel cosmic radiation using military satellites. He needed the leader's knowledge of gamma radiation to combine the two to create their ultimate weapon, the Red Hulk. MODOK and the leader then approached Thunderbolt Ross and convinced him to become their ultimate weapon, the Red Hulk. The Red Hulk would eventually turn on the leader and drain him of his gamma radiation, returning him to Samuel Sterns. But of course, Sterns would later be exposed to gamma radiation and become the leader once again. The leader has an above genius level intellect. He is an expert in most scientific fields and extremely versed in genetics and robotics. After his second mutation, he gained the ability to generate psychokinetic energy bolts, create mental illusions, and mind control non-gamma radiated minds. The leader continues to adventure in the Marvel Universe. Well, that's the origin of the Marvel character, the leader. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Please smash that like button and drop a comment down below. It really helps out the channel. That does it for this video. We'll see you again real soon, but until then, I'm gone. Peace.